Welcome to our YouTube channel Learning English with Hasan. Hi everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel Learning English with Hasan. Welcome back. In this lesson you'll learn the pronunciation and meaning of 10 words and 10 sentences and maybe more. All the words we are going to study today start with the letter A. Let's go and see the first word. The first word is approving. 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 Approving is to say yes to something and to accept it and to say that it's good. The manager is approving the final design. The manager is approving the final design. The manager is approving the final design. The manager is the boss, is the owner, maybe the owner of the company. Is approving is saying yes, is accepting, is saying that it's good, the final design. The manager is approving the final design. Let's go to the next word. Approved in the past simple. Approved, approved, approved. The proposal was approved. The proposal was approved. The proposal was approved. So the proposal, the thing that was proposed, suggested, was approved. He got acceptance. They accepted it. The proposal was approved. Let's see the next word. The next word is approval. 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 In a sentence. The project received approval from the stakeholders. The project received approval from the stakeholders. The project received approval from the stakeholders. The project received approval, got acceptance, it was accepted from the owners of the company, the stakeholders. The project received approval from the stakeholders. Let's go to the next word. If you don't understand any sentence, please try to translate all the words to get the meaning. Argue, argue, argue. Let's see the sentence. They always argue about where to go for their next vacation. So to argue, it means to have different and conflicting opinions. So argue doesn't mean we have the same opinion. It means we have different and conflicting opinions. They always argue. They always speak, discuss, talk about where to go for their next vacation. One person wants to go to Paris, to France, and another one wants to go to London in England. So they always argue. They always argue about where to go for their next vacation. Let's go to the next word. Argues with he, she in present simple. Argues, argues, argues. Tom argues with his friend about the best football team in the league. Tom argues with his friend about the best football team in the league. Tom argues with his friend about the best football team in the league. So one of them supports one team and the other supports a different team, so argues. Tom argues with his friend about the best football team in the league. Let's go to the next word. Arguing, present or present participle verb plus ing. Arguing, arguing, arguing in a sentence. They are arguing, unable to agree on a solution. They are arguing, unable to agree on a solution. They are arguing, unable to agree on a solution. So they are talking, they are giving different opinions, but they are unable, they can't agree on a solution. So they are just arguing. So many people in many places, they argue without finding a solution or reaching a solution. They are arguing, unable to agree on a solution. Let's go to the next word. Argued, argued, argued in the past simple. People argued over conflicting opinions. People argued over conflicting opinions. People argued over conflicting opinions. So argued, it means yesterday. So people argued yesterday over conflicting opinions. Everyone says that his opinion is the best. People argued over conflicting opinions. Let's go to the next word. Argument, argument, argument. An argument is a clash of opinions. An argument is a clash of opinions. An argument is a clash of opinions. So when we have two opinions, different and conflicting, it's called an argument. So for example, I say people should have freedom. Other people say people shouldn't have freedom. So this is an argument. Different and conflicting opinions. An argument is a clash of opinions. An argument is a clash of opinions. Let's go to the next word. Arguments, arguments, arguments. In a sentence, arguments involve conflicting opinions. Arguments involve conflicting opinions. Arguments involve conflicting opinions. So if we have the same opinions, it's not an argument. They are not arguments. So to have arguments, we should have conflicting and different opinions. Arguments involve conflicting opinions. Let's go to the next word. Arm, arm, arm is part of the body. Arm. Linda hurt her arm. Linda hurt her arm. Linda hurt her arm. So Linda is a person hurt. She injured or wounded her arm, her hand and her arm. So arm is connected with the hand. Linda hurt her arm. Let's go to the next word. Arms, arms, arms. Part of the body, we have two arms. She hugged her sister in her arms and started crying. She hugged her sister in her arms and started crying. She hugged her sister in her arms and started crying. She embraced her sister in her arms and began crying, weeping. She hugged her sister in her arms and started crying. Let's go to the next. So there is no next. That's the end of today's lesson. Thanks for watching. See you soon.